Hello and welcome my friends, here we are with T1 facing against BLG. It is the rematch of the World's Finals and T1, well, we have beaten the Oysters, who turned out to be one of the tournament the banger teams. I mean, EU, we don't talk, we only talk about the time zones in EU being terrible to watch this MSI. It's at 1 AM, let's get into it. I hope we all have a great time. And let's enjoy. We take a look at this draft before we get into the game. Just a short look. We see some Thalia, Sion, beefy boys, right? And T1 with... yeah, it's gonna be a T1 game. You know, it's like Pantheon, early rotation. Obviously, like higher priority jungler. The Yorick comes through. It's gonna be fantastic, right? Let's see. Okay, so coming into the game, it is gonna be interesting, right? It's the Kalista Renata lane, but we have Neeko for Keria, so it's like it's a give and take in terms of bot lane stuff, right? I think it's gonna be good for us, right? But yeah, it's interesting. Knight versus Faker. I mean, this is gonna be a good test for Faker, right? If T1, not if, when T1 wins the series, right? We're gonna face Gen G afterwards. Like beating Knight and beating Chovy, that's obviously the step-by-step guide. But as I said last time, one game at a time. T1 has been quite shaky with their performances. Let's see how this one goes. We expect a long one, so we obviously have our sugar water with us. And yeah, top lane again looks a bit rough in the CS department. Not sure how this overlay counts the ghouls, right? Are they counted as like full CS? Then obviously Sion will be ahead here. Who gets a charged Q plus? Yeah. We'll have to see. Ooh, nice E hit there. Good chunk coming in. Ooh, long range there. Oh, yeah. Already 200. Yo, so many stacks already. Like, I'm not sure if this matchup is all that great, right? Vin gets extra charges here for his W passive with the Doran ghouls, right? Doesn't look all that great. Anyway, like, I mean, Faker doing A-okay. This matchup is quite fine for Orianna, I feel. Like, there are some moments, like, earlier on, where obviously your wave clear can't match Thalia's, and you are a stationary mid lane mage, right? That can get flicked into dirt quite easily, but... Oh, another trap there for Doran. Can he get away? Gets the slow from the E. Gets a good block with the W cage thing. And that's gonna be okay. But Doran, obviously, on this Yorick, like, look at the wave state. It is terrible. The wave is completely frozen on him and he can't get in range. He can't do anything. Whereas Sion is gonna eat the whole wave. It's a terrible situation for T1. I mean, sure, get the early Drake, it's quite nice, but now we're ulting here? Yeah, I don't know, I don't like this here really. Especially since, like, Bin was... What is Doran doing here? Like, he's completely trolling. Like, what did he expect? Like, Doran overall is the one that's trolling here, because Doran, like, we saw the TP from Bin, and there's no Summoner Spellbook or anything like that, right? It's clearly not Knight. So we saw the TP from Bin into the bot lane, and bro still TP'd top lane. I don't know, man. Yeah, Knight getting bullied, right? Not sure what the plan is. We're still shuffling the minion wave in. But I guess freezing in mid lane is a bit difficult, and Faker wants to reset too. But yeah, Faker overall pretty nice. Obviously, like, he had a bit of help here and there, but overall not too much. Keria also now getting caught. What are we doing here? And Owner now ults in. Hell. Oh my god, this is game number, I don't know. He gets the bailout. Owner has to reload exactly at the wrong moment. It's a disaster. Oh, that's the ult. And he doesn't hit. Oh, he hits nothing. It's a disaster. We get one back there, but Doran needs to get a report into his face. Keria, I guess a bit unfortunate, right? Been so far ahead, and now with the 3 kills, right? Elk completely back in the game, right? Bro was so far behind in CS. Now he gets gifted 3 kills from this bullshit. And like Doran, so far this counter pick here, actually was it the counter pick? I think it was. Like absolutely horrible. Like I have no idea why he picked that, right? He's getting absolutely like 1v1 dominated here. But yeah, overall, in terms of like laning and CS, T1 has done really well. Top lane, obviously, we don't talk, we don't speak about like whatever is happening there. But our bot lane, our mid lane have done a good job. Even Owner, right, quietly after that blunder with the ult, has done quite a decent job in terms of like farming. But yeah, now we get pushed in. Faker. Oh, flash forward by Owner. Let's see Keria with a 3-man Bob Blossom. Sadly, Faker got ulted away, and Keria doesn't have much mana to follow up. So it's... oh, it just doesn't look that great. But Faker joins the fight. Owner survives, and it's 3 kills for T1. Yes, yes, yes. Nice. And the gold lead, or whatever, swings in our favor. 1,000 gold. We get the dragon as well as the kills. In terms of summoner spells, looks alright as well. Not sure who got the kills. I think Owner got one, and Faker picked up the other 2. Flash forward here, very aggressive, and it could have been much worse for BLG. But Faker crucially gets ulted away, and yeah, it looks really rough. But Owner jumps in, and Faker with the shockwave from downtown secures 2 kills. Yep, exactly. These eyes, sometimes they do work, and yeah, 2 kills for Faker after already having a really solid mid lane performance. Again, the matchup is okay, he got some help, but yeah, hey, old man is still laning against like the what is it, the left hand of God, or what is the God's left hand, or whatever, like Knight has like some fancy what is it called, nickname. Overall, we just have to hope that our top lane matchup can like stabilize to some extent, and Doran doesn't get gapped by a full tank. Faker does have flash, I believe, so he should be okay here. Ooh, ult. Gets handshake though. That's just really unfortunate. There was no need to die there. Especially like since On walked through a ward, right? Like he... maybe that could be helpful against Bin, but look at his build, man. So much armor. And like Faker's not dealing damage against that guy. Talking about Faker. Beishwang helps here quite a bit. There's the ult. There's the ult as well. Overall looks decent. There's big charge. Big base damage. Keria comes around. Do we have enough damage against this guy? Well, Keria and Faker are exactly the right people. Deadly Flourish from downtown. But Own's ult is enough. Now Guma in trouble. Flash over the whatever that ability is called. Overall looks quite decent. But Knight comes around. Maybe he gets a big kill. But no, Faker's still alive. T1, just absolute demons. Slay their opponents. Did you see that guy? Did you see that? This is the game-ending play. Game number 1 should be in the bag. Ship it, zip it, whatever. I mean, that was so fucking insane. Like, so many close calls from both sides here. Faker absolutely disrespects the vision blockade from the Atakan walls there. Beishwang twirls it. Thank you, Beishwang, for that. Then Owner comes in, Owner goes out. And like the thing is, like Sion is giga tanky and strong, but he's only armor stacking, so Faker and Keria are exactly the 2 people you want to have hitting him. Gets hit by the W, but on the right side, right, On comes in with his ult, saves his top laner, and they start the counterattack onto Guma. Faker now in trouble again. Bro doesn't have ult, doesn't have flash. Actually, he has ult, gets a double one, and ooh, On dies while trying to attack the goat. Now, we didn't see the rest of the replay, but I don't know what to say. This series is already 16 minutes in. It's a fucking banger. I personally feel they're more like like Rock's Tigers, Ku Tigers from back then. Like, sure, they can play macro, and they're really good from ahead, but they're also like, they all have this certain X factor of playmaking, and like, hey, maybe we don't do everything by the book, but oh, Doran. Oh my god, he gets blocked. Oh my god, that's my Croc Lord. Rift Herald into top lane. Doran goes in, gets the what is it? The proc of the whatever. Dodges this. Come on, ghouls! Asuka! One more auto attack. Sadly, he didn't have any graves set up the moment he hit his E. Otherwise, these ghouls would have jumped at night and would have healed him. Because I think the ghouls trigger like on-hit effect, so I think they would have triggered the grasp. I'm not too sure about that one, but that was close. Doran, even with tanking the turret like a bozo, made Knight panic and got the flash for flash in the end, so he sacrificed his life for the turret. But anyway, so let's see, gold lead 4,000, and again, T1 is one of the teams you don't want to have a goal difference again against whatever. I guess T1 is one of the teams where you have at least hope, right? Because T1 is fighting you, whereas Genji would be like, I don't know, doing some maneuvers, right? Oh, I push here, you push there, and do things like that. Oh, Doran, why are you grouping with the team? That's not what you want to do. So Doran, again, does Doran things. Beishwang here steps a bit too close. Ah, Kurva. Ah, it's all so tiresome. There is the big one. There's the bailout onto Elk. So many close things. Bin TPs into the thick of things. Beishwang nearly dies to that one. Keria flashes forward, gets Knight. And we might actually get Beishwang there in the end, finally. Oh my god, that's exactly what I'm talking about, right? T1, it's like you think you have a chance to outfight them, but then you remember, oh wait, there's a reason why they're 3-time world finalists and 2-time world champions with 4 of these players. And like this looks like, Doran, what the hell are you doing? Doran should never be on the same screen as Gumayushi, like that's illegal. And it all looks so oh so close, like on so low. Beishwang here now any moment will drop low. Faker flashes for it. Well, it's a double flash, right? Double value, right? You flash for the kill, you flash for the skill shot dodge. And then here Owner, like such a giga chat, like maybe a bit quiet, right? Because like everyone's like, oh look at the cool pick or play from Doran. Look at what Faker's doing. Or like, oh, Keria's pop blossom. But Owner so far, I mean, not only in the regular split. Like, Owner is the like unsung hero of T1. It's like, it's so crazy how good that guy is. Especially like on these like bruisers champions, right? Give him a tank, it's like, okay. But like these fighter champions like Pantheon, Sinjao, I don't like Viego, but Viego like also, right? These champions, like he's so good. And like obviously the GOAT is doing GOAT things, but game number 1 looks good. Atakan here being started, obviously one of the traps in modern League of Legends. You don't want to start that objective. Keria on the flank already forces Elk's cooldowns, but the rest of the fight maybe looks a bit rough. Doran goes 0-4. Oh, another ult by Beishwang. Who will get the smite? There's no jungler here. But Owner is coming around, 700, 400. Faker secures it. It's an absolute disaster. Your bot lane loses your summoner spells. Sure, you trade 1 for 1 in the extended fight there. But T1 stays hungry. Bin here might get rooted. Keria gets tagged. Owner dashes forward. They chunk them out. Doesn't get the Faker on the shockwave flank. Picks up 1, picks up 2. Keria no mana. Oh my god, Faker, how the hell did he get there? Did he TP there? There's that one. Dies to the Ligma. Faker picks up a triple kill. Might fall here to Bin, actually. Could be an interesting idea to get the shutdown, like reset. But 6.6 thousand gold lead is the lead. Increase it to 7.4, right? Because inner turrets are broken. Look at this messy fight. It's an absolute fiesta, but it's so good. Like already so many cooldowns blown there by Keria and Owner, right? The bot lane of BLG completely out of the fight. And yeah, they get Doran, but who cares, right? Like no disrespect, but Doran is 0-3 here at that point, 0-4 now. Guma slays the jungler, and yeah, sure, we don't have a jungler around either, but Owner is marching his way around, and even if he's not there, Faker then secures it, right? And then yeah, T1 is like, we could make some plays here, or like take objectives, who cares? Let's dive them under the inner turret. Faker hits the shockwave again, kills 1, kills 2. Knight forced to flash away because he doesn't want to die to the GOAT. Understandable, I guess. And look at this guy, man. Like he is the guy. Like he's the guy. We're just living in his world. Yeah, we're just random NPCs. We'll see, we'll see. Maybe we'll go for one more reset. Keria already with new wards in his inventory, making his way downtown. Again, going for the same Neeko build of Rocket Belt. And then, oh, Faker here, maybe in trouble, gets flashed on. But again, a double ult. And where's the damage? Where's the follow-up on already in the... No, not yet. Nearing the Shadow Realm. And yeah, they tried to make a play onto Faker. They should have asked all these other people in the history of League of Legends how that ends up for you. Faker with the Zhonya's walks forward. Gumayusi shots at them. Pew, 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 pew. And again, another thing I didn't pay attention to. We have a fucking Infernal Soul already picked up. Yeah, explains why we are so strong. And yeah. BLG tried their best. They didn't even get Faker's flash, right? They got his Zhonya's, they got his ult. But yeah, that's about it. The Crack Lord comes around and supports us in our endeavor. Seems BLG still wants to fight this. Do they know? Do they know? Boom, bop, bop. There's that. Keria goes in, catches Knight, and forces Elk away again. It is such a disaster. Can't force on to Bin here. Let's see what we do. Faker here should just leave them be. Rampage now for Gumayusi. Beishwang falls to the shovel of Doran, and it looks like T1 is gonna hire the services of the Undertaker of Doran to, I don't know, get a burial or whatever. Nice smite, not smite, what is it called? Cleanse, but 8 to 22, 30 kills in 26 minutes, quite the bloodbath, 5-0-15. Like, again, like, we can name every player but Doran on T1, and, like, you can find multiple moments in this game where they absolutely giga-chat performed. It's hard really to pick one standout player. I'd say Faker, because, like, he had some really insane moments, right? So many good ults. Like, so often he lived with just a sliver of HP, and, like, the flank there at the, like, top lane in a turret, absolutely immaculate. So I'd say Faker would be my pick. Again, very, very biased because that guy is my GOAT. But Guma, quiet game, right? As a Jhin, you don't really act like flashy. Owner set up so many plays. Same goes for Keria. Like, you see, like, the only good news for BLG is that you're not gonna face Keria's Neeko in the next one. But after this absolute cinema, let's see what game 2 brings us now. Okay, so the draft of game number 2. The groundwork of success or death. Let's see. Annie and Rumble. A fiery composition has been elected there by BLG so far. Paired up with the Rumble, you see the Wombo combo team fighting. Fire, fire. Light the fire or something, I don't know. T1. Victor. I think Victor is still like 0% win rate so far, man. The champion is fucking, like, I mean, the champion is okay. It's a fun champion, don't get me wrong. But it has not found success, and I don't know, man. Sure, it was picked early in the draft there for T1, but it's gonna be a very tough one for Faker again to Caitlyn? Absolute cinema. Okay, looks great for T1 so far. I love what they've drafted, right? Victor again has some issues right now in the meta, and like it looks ugly what's coming at him, but in the end, like he's really good at like being a deterrence, like controlling, maging, right? Xinjiao, you know, it's a good champion, it's great for owner. Doran is like a really good Ornn player historically. And then, I mean, Guma is the best Caitlyn player in the world, and I mean, there's no, I mean, Lux would be pretty rough here. I think Braum is a good call, right? Can block some of the things. It's good against the melee champions. And yeah, I mean, a Lux or something like that would be quite rough. I think you could make an argument maybe for Morgana. I think that's a Caitlyn lane that people gloss over. But the Black Shield kind of a good amount of value, right? And you still have the push power and the like trap setup with the binding, right? So that's something. But yeah, T1, for T1 it's quite rough, right? You have the Caitlyn, but you also have the Victor and the Ornn that like need to chill. But your Caitlyn obviously needs to be accelerated, right? So there's like a bit of a dichotomy in terms of interests, right? So like owner needs to be in bot lane trying to help Caitlyn like do her thing, but also the others, like the solo lanes, can't fall too far behind. Let's go into the game and see how this works out. Okay, so Doran giving his best here to get the early push in. It's quite nice. Maybe he can get an early recall, get a refillable potion, then maybe that lane can be a bit more manageable. Faker here in mid lane, he has a bit more like range with his spells, I think, than Annie. But I don't actually know. I think Annie has higher attack range, unless that got nerfed like somewhere down the line. Like Annie is one of the champions with surprisingly a high like auto attack range. That was very relevant for the years where Annie was considered a good support. Anyway, bot lane so far, CS like has been like as expected, quite nice. Ezreal right now one of like his better spots in the game, obviously, right? Since he has not been forced to build the tier yet. But yeah, I mean, so far so good, right? Like a small gold lead here in the early minutes of the laning phase. Owner has cleared towards the top side, which I think is quite interesting. I think maybe T1 thinks, okay, there's very little pressure coming down on our bot lane, right? Like, we're so safe, we're gonna have to push anyway, and if they try to make a play in bot lane, they're gonna lose so much CS, so they're not gonna do it. I don't know. Beishwang now is in the area, gets a ward down. Pretty interesting. Let's see, it's a wraparound, so maybe I'll eat my words, but like he got spotted, got pinged out, I think. So will be forced to recall. Keria will make sure that he leaves the area, gives them a Q, gives them an auto attack, but that leaves Guma alone. So Guma's cleanse now is the cost for the recall cancel there on Beishwang. I think we can cancel, or should be able to cancel his back again. Guma should go over there and give a Q or something. Oh, that's unfortunate. I think canceling that recall could have been quite good. But obviously could also have been a bait, so I guess the better safe than sorry attitude could have been appreciated here. Yeah, I mean, there's an ignite on, so maybe there's like something. Top lane so good so far. Doran got a decent back, and I mean, with the no magic mantle now in tow, should be able to neutralize this matchup like as much as possible, right? Faker has gone for the Catalyst, so it's gonna go for the Rod of Ages. Common build now in mid lane, and the extra HP, very valuable here in this one, with yeah, all the dive that is coming his way, going for a level 6 trade here. Let's see. A bit of a wild one here. I think T1 is yeah, in a bit of a sticky situation. Doran again falls, and I'm not sure what we're looking for here. Again, like, we are not stronger in the early game. So far it's only one kill given over, but that should not have happened. That is an avoidable death. Like, now let's see, can Doran absorb the pressure as well as Bin? Obviously Bin not too much of an attack, since T1 is electing the dragon. And Doran, I mean, I think he should be okay, right? Knight, not really the guy to deal with him. Overall, again, like, I think T1's draft is really good this game. The Victor, obviously, like, there are some concerns from me here and there, but it should overall be fine, right? Like here in this case, right? The only one really dealing damage to Doran. Oh my, oh my. This is so avoidable. Okay, the minions fall. Can he get that ability? Gets the double knockup. Who has the third aggro? It is Beishwang. Yeah, he doesn't get his abilities through. This is just really unfortunate. Like, he has so much magic resistance. Knight and Bin, they won't kill him. At least not now. But they get the 2 AD carry or AD damage dealers over, and that's the problem. That is the problem. Crux has been taken care of, so they will now massively push in this turret. Now, obviously, this is a bit more of a shared goal situation, whereas Guma and Keria, it's a bit more concentrated, right, on the bot lane, especially onto Guma. In terms of CS, I think it's also more beneficial for T1. Faker's gonna catch the mid wave there, so not gonna lose too much. It's not too bad, right, even if it's like 500, 600, 700, whatever, gold deficit. We are scaling nice, right? Doran, when the moment he gets his Arcanic Rookern, he's not gonna like feel any pain anymore. He is like close to level 9, right? So he's like being competitive with the XP. The casters always talk about it. The XP is the key thing for this champion. And this is just very rough. The turret dies, but T1 gets omega baited there. Very smart play by BLG and very like blind by T1, right? They don't respect it, or I mean, look at the map. They had not a single ward in the area, right? They had no clue where Beishwang was, and they get punished for it. Lots of flashes invested there by multiple people, but like the turret just won't die, right? The turret just doesn't die. Not sure how many turret shots actually go into like the T1 players. It's just too much, right? Owner thinks he finishes the turret and then turns onto Beishwang, but the turret stays alive, offers a turret shot or more. And it's just unfortunate, man. It's like the feat of war. We get the first blood turret, I believe, I hope. But yeah, the gold lead from 600 gold now 1.7. It's just quite bad. It's very bad. Yeah, so far, T1, we need to lock in. We need to like play respectful. Like these things are not allowed. We don't need to like fuck around and find out in the mid lane. Like if we can get top lane turret for the dragon, that's a trade we should be willing to make. Then we see what soul it's gonna be, and then we reassess the situation. But it seems T1 is not willing to give up things. T1 is not willing to handshake this, because this is just, what are we doing? We're just watching the objective die. We're not getting anything in side lane, right? It's like owner is just watching it, right? Now we're TPing in. What the fuck is going on? Doran, my boy, what are you doing? This guy, can he guys like Doran tried to 1v1 Crux or something, just die to Crux or whatever. This guy is trolling. This guy is trolling us. Like 0-5 against with the Yorick, and then now this. He just TP's for like sightseeing or what? Oh, this was so bad by T1. Like they didn't know what they wanted to do. They just sticked around, just watched the enemy team like slay the dragon, just cucking themselves like the cuck chair in hotel rooms, just sitting around, not doing anything. Like again, I said like we need to do the cross map. Like no need to just look for this. There's no way we fight this. What do we need? Let's talk about it. So Doran needs at least 2 to 3 more items, right? Level 13 minimum. 14, 15 would be. What is he? Actually, like, it's just in our jungle, but we have no vision in our jungle, so he flashes over. Follow flash, Knight will come down, and Doran drops for a 3rd time. Great. So rough. We're gonna lose our bot lane turret there, because Doran's not here. Doran has been constantly dying. Like he's like 1 in 8 now in this series or something. Ay. Obviously this one was a like nice trap there by BLG. T1 now say, oh, it's time for a counter attack. Let's see where this one goes. I don't think we get anything. Like Knight might die. He has flash here. Should probably just die. There's this. There's the exhaust, and yep. He doesn't flash, he dies, and maybe we can get the dragon with that. The dragon in itself is okay. Obviously, Ocean Soul's prime times are long in the past. But we'll see. Obviously now the danger is, right, okay, they're not contesting the dragon, but let's be careful that Guma is not getting like manhandled. They would have gotten this mid lane turret anyway, so that's that. Getting a kill and a dragon for it in trade is exactly what you need to do, right? You're gonna lose some things in the game anyway, right? You have to recognize that fact. But then you need to trade for it, right? Not just passively, slowly lose and do nothing. You need to get things in return. Okay, Atakan has spawned, obviously. It's I think Atakan is an objective that's good for the team that's behind, right? Because you don't want to be the one that starts the objective, right? And that's obviously like a good thing for the team that is behind, because you're not in a position to start the objective. So we'll see. Like Faker has 2 items. Boomer would be lovely if he gets a 2nd item. I'm not a big fan of the build path that he's going for, because it's like less DPS. It's more it's more for the like one-shotting potential here. Okay, Doran with just scraps in his inventory. We really need to be careful that we're not like overplaying this. In the end, it's just Atakan. It's just a win more objective. It's not something that wins or loses you the game over. Like, Atakan is just good for us because maybe BLG trolls, right? That's like the mindset that we need to have here. When we fish for something, if we see something good, if they do stupid things, then we pounce. Otherwise, we just chill. We just wait. We just wait. One more item. One more level. One more item. Should be good for us. It's not that BLG doesn't scale well. They scale really well. Their team fighting is very strong. And yeah, because it's just talking about it, right? The levels here on the left side. Faker obviously has a lot of ages. That is a benefit for him. But like, he has been doing so very well in this individual matchup against Knight. Whereas, yeah, Owner again out farming Beishwang, but still a bit invisible here. Keria is face checking into Elk and is absolutely getting shut down. He is now forced to back away. He can't swap to TP either. Oh my, this is not what we wanted. The AD carry face checks our support and it's beneficial for the opposing squad. T1 now with a like 0 HP carrier feels forced to engage this objective here. Doran blows the horn. Knight on the side may get found out. Faker there getting a big AoE damage. Bin's ult so far has not worked well. On gets something done, but there is no damage follow up. Knight forced to flash away. Finally gets something done. Owner in the side. Maybe we get the tag. EW anything? T1 with a team fight victory. Oh my, Owner mate. Yeah, Owner is overcooking. Oh no. But yeah, in the end it's a 2-for-1 with the, like, you have to imagine with the like super low HP carrier, right? He nearly was dead. We're gonna go for soul point here now. We're not like the, wait, who got the Atakan? We also got the Atakan, right? I assume so because there are most, oh yeah, there's also an icon. We have now 30 of these, what are they called, pedals, thingamajiggies, but we don't have smite. We don't have smite. Get the dragon. Can we get out? Can we get out? They don't really have CC. They only have damage here. We can't just walk. We can't just walk. We can't just walk. Knight doesn't have flash. T1 calm. Don't give them everything, but just walk away. Very nice. T1 secures 2 neutral objectives and a 2-for-1 fight there. Owner a bit overcooking there. We can see the angle, right? Xingqiu mains unite. And so far so good. But let's not get too, I don't know, too sure of ourselves, right? BLG, like, it's not that they got any weaker, right? The inventory didn't disappear. Oh, Knight here trying to look a play, catching or trying to attempt to attack Faker here. Owner does not get the ult through early and gets chunked super hard. He's gonna fall down here, but Faker could survive here. Oh no, he gets wombo combo attacked. Faker flashes to the side, gets insane Vandu, and Doran is on the flank. Lasers, pew, and Faker will not slay them all. He gets only 1 kill there in the end. Or do we give it to... No. Okay, Faker will get the kill there onto on. Doran with a... Like, I've criticized him, and I feel rightfully so, but this was a massive TP flank there. He comes to the top lane. Owner maybe a bit unfortunate there with some of his ability usage, but Faker gets protected by his teammates, and he dishes out insane damage. Doran with the CC on the flank there. Beautiful angle, and catching Faker in the top side. It's just not something you ever want to try here. Owner doesn't get the ult in early enough. Maybe ulting early would have also been bad. But there is the TP on the left side of your screen. The minimap is blocked, but it doesn't matter because there he is. There's Doran. He blows the on horn. Gets a massive knock up. Then also Knight knocked up, shut up. And there's the ult from our man Guma also connecting, getting a bit of assist money. And yeah, it's just massive. Like a 3-for-1 there in the end. Also delaying the death timers of on. It doesn't really matter, but looks quite good. BLG really desperate. The Baron damage is okay-ish, but they don't really have the tank ability that T1 has, right? Their overall lineup decently squishy, and that's why Guma could be like just so monstrous if we get the Baron buff, right? The rapid fire, collector, infinity edge Caitlyn with the headshots. That's something that BLG really wants to deny. On forced to flash away here. Ult though, gotten, and that's an attack onto Faker. He doesn't have flash, but he gets the stun, and Guma locks down the kill. East forward, and there's gonna be a potential headshot onto Elk, and yeah, T1 is just slaughtering them now. The question is, who on BLG will be able to leave the area? Owner here can't interrupt the TP. And yeah, Bin also TPs to safety. That's some very, very nice cooldowns we also get there. All ults, we get 2 for 0, get the Baron, get the cooldowns, and we will be able to set up for the soul fight as well. T1 is playing this out so nicely. The moment BLG lost the advantage in this game in terms of tempo, the moment T1 got their levels, got their abilities in, and then we're able to now match with BLG. And I mean, they played these teamfights also exactly like I want them to do. You have to play it slow, you have to play it respectfully, right? You have to play not for the first part of the fight, right? You have to play a bit of a dance, right? A bit forward, step backward, step forward, right? Anyway, I've said them in many words. We have to see Oran not with our team here. He has the TP, will TP towards us. Ocean Soul not so strong here, but at least it's something. Faker just baits. I say bait, but I mean, he gets the ult through, and overall it looks like we get the... I mean, it's a 1-for-1, we get the soul, so we can't be too unhappy. Owner here going forward. Orn picks up 2 more kills. Keria slays Knight. Just wonderful. And I mean, the minion waves aren't there yet. They don't have TP, so they have to recall here. Keria will buff the next minion wave, and that should be mid lane inhibitor. Maybe that's a bit too much. Keria here will get killed by Elk. That's unfortunate, but delays the what is it? The reset. Not sure if we needed that, but I mean, it's better than nothing. Positive thinking. We pick up 2 kills. We pick up, I think it's 2 for 3. So 2 for 3, pick up 2 kills. 2 turrets in a turret bot lane, making it work. We still have 1 minute on our Baron buff coming through, setting up for a top lane push potentially as well. So yeah, Faker, I think he, I was like, oh, he's baiting here, but he doesn't have Zonias, he doesn't have anything like that. He just gets one shot, gets his abilities through, so better than nothing. Probably will still have dealt a decent amount of damage there. But yeah, T1's like, yeah, actually, hey, how about we just re-engage this? And exactly that's what T1's comp is really good at, right? Engaging with T1's comp, no. But the good thing is for T1, they don't have to be the ones to engage. They can play on the range, they can play on the re-engage, because BLG, they only have forward. They can't dance. They can't dance, they have to commit, they have to go in, and T1, when they take the step back at the right moment, will punish BLG absolutely. It's a beautiful team fighting or team comp dynamic there. If T1 steps forward, BLG shall crush them. If it's the wrong moment, right? Anyway, On here should get killed. Ooh, decent ult there though by Bin. T1 is getting kinda cooked, but there's Faker on the flank, and T1, I mean, at some point the wallets are also too big. And so we also, not only do we see the general teamfight things, right? We also see, there's a question of, who kills these frontliners, right? Who kills Doran? No one on BLG. They don't kill him. We see the value Keria gets with his door, right? It's Elk is just not contributing at all. And yeah, it's 2-0. Nice. Can we get Elk? Owner! Ripperino, his KDA, no! Anyway, Guma takes him down, and T1 go up 2 match point, 2-0, after we had this close one against the Oysters. Let's see if we can knock it down with a clean 3-0. Okay, my boys, it looks great. Maybe we get actually a fast finish, and then we won't have to stay up all night. Well, let's see what the series got for us. So much great gameplay so far. We can't even say that BLG is shitting the bag. I mean, sure, maybe not playing their best game, but you can't say that they're absolutely dog shit, right? Easy Hoon, use all your magic, doesn't really matter. T1 will reign supreme. Let's see what's gonna be picked now. Ooh. Oh, Faker could be in trouble here, right? If they completely roam over. Faker is on a ward here. Does he know? I don't think he knows. Oh no, Faker here. Okay, he's not coming back, but he doesn't have... Oh no, he's gonna run into them completely. And yeah, Faker's dead here. Oh, Keria also goes in. It's a disaster. There's a heal, there's an ignite. Keria might live. Knight flashes for the kill. Minions are already in mid lane. This is so bad. Where did Faker ward? He didn't ward at all, right? No, he has his ward. No, I don't get it. But no, he has his ward shots. Like he just walks by. Maybe he doesn't want to ward too early. I get it, but oh, this is just really bad, man. Walking that deep into the enemy jungle and then just walking back. Really good for BLG. Knight no flash, no ignite for on, but also resources used in the bot lane. Faker didn't flash, so that's at least something he has now. But it's not that this will make a big difference. Guma with the setup already for the lethality build, so that's gonna be what we expected, and that's good. That will be what we see. Knight with the Ari skin. It is cursed. I am not sure if people are actually winning with this skin. Probably somewhere, but yeah, it's not working out for people to pick the Ari skin. Yeah, decent trade there by Doran. Hopefully he doesn't get baited in. He should know that Elk is just, yeah, that Elk is here. It's looking for something, but now Elk could be in trouble. Keria is wrapping around. There's the... yeah, we might be able to get something. Gets the knock-up. We get the stun from the auto attack. Yep. And nice chunk there onto Elk. Elk just came into lane. Used some resources there to try to harass Doran, but yeah. Doran not falling for the bait. T1 communication on point, and the Xayah now, I mean, she has not seen a minion in a while. 15 CS doesn't sound that bad, but yeah. I mean, there's a big wave coming in. T1 not sure what they're gonna do. Can't really force it under the turret yet. The plan should be to on now also might be Keria. I'm not sure about this one. With owner coming in, maybe it's okay. Yeah, we should be able to get the kill. So that will be a juicy kill for Guma. And now this is gonna be tricky. Faker has to be respectful, but also has to be diligent. Faker like needs to get the mid push in. Can't give it up completely tonight, but that obviously makes him vulnerable, because this is now the play for T1. You need to have this big wave and you need to deny it from Elk. That means T1 is forced to overstep now. Oh, Elk now in trouble. Get the cleanse, but now we're stuck between two turrets. Faker has made the move over though. There's the TP coming in from, what's his name, Knight. Keria doesn't get too hard CC'd. Knight has level 6, so that's something, but yeah, the TP is too late. So we just get the TP. They're like chasing us away, but in the end, a big part of the wave denied, and the wave is coming back in. Faker though getting caught here by the side. What is my go doing? Anyway, we get away with a grub pickup, and yeah, they've not gone for a counterpunch, right? The bot lane objective of the dragon's still there. So overall, yeah, even with the 2-1 for BLG, with them getting the first blood, due to our stellar performance from our bot lane duo, like it's still a-okay in terms of the gold department. Faker here now, yeah, I mean this was always gonna happen at least once. Oh, Faker gets away, finally! That's good, nice! But yeah, this is obviously, this was maybe a bit too over-aggressive by Faker. Maybe, I don't know, it looked okay-ish, right? But this is like a scenario that will always happen. If it doesn't happen, that's on BLG, right? Beishuang and Knight, they have to get that one moment where both of them press R at Faker. You should always die, but Faker very heads up. Notices that both of them use their CC early, drops the Realm Warp, prays to himself a bit, and then gets away. And yeah, T1 here, not sure where the gold lead comes from right now. They maybe got a plate somewhere? I'm not sure. But they pick up the dragon after the failed attack in the mid lane. And so far, a bit unfortunate here and there, but overall it turns up heads. Okay, let's see. Any objective coming up? Not really. We're just, yeah, just playing around. T1 here, bit trolling. We get a TP. Keria here. That's a good cast. Doran will die once more. Feats of War to collect it over. Knight getting the kill. Shared XP gold, also quite nice. Let's see, maybe Guma can get a pick here. Gets the chunk plus the, what is it, cleanse. Faker here getting plates in the bot lane, right? There's no TP on Bin. So yeah, sure, Doran dies quite sillily, loses his flash, trades it for base trunks. So that's okay. Faker getting paid though, so sure, Knight got a lot more gold in comparison to Faker, I think, with the kill there. But it's also some nice XP for Faker to like getting closer in that department. Overall, it's not too bad. Looking in the inventories, first item completions for literally everyone but Keria. Unless I'm missing something, right? Doran, you went for the Stride Breaker, not something I expected. And maybe that's something you go for in this matchup. I'm not sure. I'm just saying words. Anyway, 30-ish seconds till the next objective. So, question is, what do we go for? Do we go for the Herald? Do we go for the Dragon? I think we go for the Dragon. The combination of Hextech and Infernal Dragons are the strongest two dragon combination that you can have, excluding like Souls and something. So Doran here doing okay. He used his ult, so that's a bit concerning. But with Guma coming around, that should be the first blood turret picked up here by T1. And then we just need one more objective, one more neutral, and then we are going to get that one as well. So it looks really nice. T1 already in the southern side of the map, also called bot lane, I guess. And yeah, let's just take it. So that will be the feats of war also, right? You all see on the minimap, Beishwang is collecting the Herald, and that will probably used in top lane. T1 should look to defend that one. Faker is here, already starting the defense. Very nice. But obviously we hope that Faker will step back, or Beishwang is not even going for it. Oh, they're pinging mid lane, but they're walking over a ward. Hopefully Gumagod can back up. Very nice, very nice. So yeah, T1 not giving Beishwang and his friends a oh, why not? There's nothing to fight for the next 4 minutes, so it doesn't really matter, right? So yeah, T1, they don't give them a window of opportunity to use the Herald immediately, right? It's not that T1 has like a good split push composition, right? Faker here getting attacked again. He gets most of the wave, so it's okay. This is just really how it goes, right? They just, again, you hear the casters doing their thing. Again, no personal attacks to them, but it's just, I mean, it's just so fucking stupid. Like, what are we talking about? It's Beishwang and Knight pressing R on an immobile mage that has no real defensive capabilities. They press R, he gets, like I don't know, slammed to the ground. He gets charmed, and then Beishwang Qs him. Like, no champion in the world survives that. And Faker will always die, unless he's literally under his turret, and even then he might still die. Anyway, we have some real fighting here going on. Faker now coming in with the TP. Maybe he can get something. Forces out the ult from Elk immediately, but On will die. There's still the follow-up flash. Ooh, nice flash by Elk. That was really, really good. It doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter though. And T1. BLG overall, they have a lot of damage, right? Every champion on their team does damage. And T1, yeah, I mean, they're decently tanky. So maybe it's not that huge, but yeah. Anyway, Keria will fall here. Shouldn't really matter. They give the kill over to Elk. That should matter. Oh, Guma completely caught off guard. Oh, wait, now that's a problem. Well, now that's a problem. Ben... Oh, doesn't get the last turret shot. How the fuck did Guma like get into trouble there? Like, maybe did he overstep for that ult? Was it really that stupid? Because now that's 2 kills, a shutdown, and mid lane turret. Sure, traded for top lane turret, but yeah, I mean, Guma has played such a clean series. How did he get caught here? Oh, Knight from the side. Right, that's probably it, right? He comes around here in this moment, like in this place, he's like omega dead, right? The spell shield gets procced, and then, I mean, there's just nothing. Guma dodges, like, the charm, but can't dodge the ult, right? Yeah, just rough. And Faker's like, okay, guys, maybe calm down a bit. Right, because Faker was, like, pushing in bot lane, then on the reset coming into mid lane, joining his teammates there. But yeah. It's rough. In terms of cooldowns, should be great, right? Knight, Beishwang, Bin, they don't have their ults yet. If T1 really forces the agenda, they should be able to, like, get it. But Knight, 8, 7, 6, 5 seconds. With the Malignance, the cooldown of the Spirit Rush, Spirit Dash, Spirit Rush, whatever, it's so low. But let's see the damage coming in. Beishwang versus Owner. Who's gonna be the one? Who's gonna be the hero for their team? Let's see it. We also have Guma, and it's Keria with the spell book. Oh my god, Faker still alive, Guma still alive. Doran in the backline like a beast. But the early damage from T1 is missing. Maybe Faker can get something done. Oh, on also so annoyingly tanky. Keria will get away, but Faker stays to the side. Oh no! Oh, Faker again with a troll move. Oh, Blit. Oh, T1 split up too far. Doran and Ona were so far like removed from the other carries, and sure, Faker and Guma like stayed alive till the very end, till Faker again had a oopsie. Faker has so many oopsies this game. It's really unfortunate. Yeah. And here, I mean, the most important thing is we get the Mountain Dragon. Like, Guma gets away here after the early attack, but look at the feathers, right? He really can't step forward, and again, he is on the cringe build, right? He's not really the DPS carry that you... Oh, okay, Bled. Okay, you get the smite, but Doran with the slow, getting the Chains of Corruption done. Boom, boom, bop. That's gonna be 1 kill onto Bin, always. Doran won't die. Okay, very nice. Faker, is he gonna be aggressive? We'll see. Owner here could rush into this. If T1 here is allowed to continue to push, they might be able to take the inner turret there, right? They have the AD, they have the grubs, right? And, I mean, what they're gonna do, right? They ult, they do this. Knight again has the ult, but that's just on gonna die, and Faker has the turret aggro though. Yuck. But the HP is enough. Okay, so T1, they won't be able to take the turret or anything like that. The turret gets defended, but we pick up a Graga. So the Atakan goes to BLG. Like, anyway, Dragon about to spawn, right? If T1 gets that one, that would be really huge. Sure, the enemy team has like some armor penetration here and there, but overall, at least yet, not so much. Owner here picks it up with the smite, but Keria, he could swap to the smite again, just like he did last time, right? He has the exhaust ready, right? Flash exhaust ready, could be able to pick up something. Doran pushes up the wave in the top lane, but BLG has the inside track. T1 has the option though. They're just going for the Realm Warp onto the Baron, and BLG caught with their pants down or something, right? The problem is T1, they have the cringe lethality virus. As such, they don't deal any damage. Look at this, like BLG taking 3 business days to arrive, but still the Baron only at half HP. Owner ready. And what's BLG doing? Are they really waiting for the flop? Smup? And I mean, you're trying to smite fight Owner? You know who he is? You know who he is? He's the GOAT, man. And seems the rest of the fight will go T1's way. Big wombo combo, Knight forced away, and like if it's front to back, sure Elk might have more DPS, but there is Faker finding the triple kill, silencing all the haters. 9-12, T1, man. 2,000 gold lead. They didn't take the dragon, so that's gonna be on the chopping block for T1. They pick up an inner turret, they pick up 4 kills. This game is over, my friends, over. T1 after some like fights that looked a bit silly, right? Faker having a few oopsies here and there, right? They pick up 4 kills. The Baron, the Soul, like inner turrets, like the gold lead, the lead overall exploding. We can talk about the gold lead increasing to 4,000 again. Doesn't really matter that much, sadly, but Soul, Baron, boot upgrades. Yeah, it's the problem, right? Like they have the pick composition, right? They need to make the picks happen beforehand, or they are the ones that set up around the objective, like they tried with the area around the dragon. But T1 or Faker, whoever, had the heads up call with the Realm Warp, forcing the Baron and also changing the situation. Now T1 is the one at the objective. Now BLG has to move into them. It's not impossible, but it's really, really bad, and it enables some of T1's like strong suits, right? Ooh, now let's see. Desperate attempt here. Beishwang absolutely slain. Faker is unstoppable. Who's gonna die next? Bin might be able to get away. Doran and friends just really looking fierce here. They're looking for another pick. Keria, Doran, very, very low. Keria will fall tonight. Gets a jump onto the Guma God. Flashing forward. Where are the other members? They chase Bin to the hand of the earth. Faker is dominating, but Faker left some of his sons alone, and well, They went crazy. So a bit of a whoopsie there in bot lane, but my. It's a 2 for 2. It's a 2 for 2, a bit silly. They pick up the bot lane in a turret or something, I think. Not sure why we're chasing Beishwang so far away. This ward really doesn't matter, but okay, it's just about sending a message, I guess. We need to have a cooldown check. Faker and Guma, the key guys on our squad. Sadly, they thought, hey, let's get 300 gold, and as such, they don't have flash. That's a bit cringe. BLG trying to push away into the mid lane here. This is just not great for them. They're just really setting up to be shot at by this Varus, right? The Varus, his damage, not there. But the thing that is there is the poke. Now T1, again, realm warping onto the Baron, forcing BLG to really commit into the darkness. Beishwang here, let's see, there's the poke. Baron, I mean, it's just not getting charged. Oh, and there's Doran on the big flank. Flash forward on tonight. Big ult by Owner. And Kelk on the side, immediately forced out of the fight. Double kill for the Guma God. Triple kill. And Doran knocks it down. Only been alive, and like, who the hell cares? Faker already TP'd straight to the top lane. No Baron needed. It's gonna be a quick 3-0 LPL against the LCK or whatever. T1 against the LPK. You know what I say. You know what I mean. They like those odds. Keria here will probably also fall to bin. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't get interrupted. He does not. And as such, 12 to 18 with a bit of a sloppy start. Faker getting caught out here and there. But in the end, it's the goat shit. It's the realm warps into the enemy. What is it? Into the Baron buff. Just so good. Like, this series is so unbelievably good. Again, I'm super biased here right now. But even with all the errors T1 did, like, they played so well. They played so unbelievably well. Like, again, I'm super biased right now, but maybe it's also, like, I'm a bit tired because it's 3:22 AM. But, like, T1, they played so well. Like, the way they used the champions, like Owner, Keria, so many great moments. Doran, I mean, he was there. Doran was there. Good job. Okay, yeah, Faker 200 wins. Very cool. Very nice. I mean, what do we expect? I mean, and Faker, like, he dismantled Knight, right? Like, I mean, in the last game, again, he got caught by Knight and others. That's what you expect if Ari and Vi team up against an immobile mage. But, like, the laning phases were crisp. The team fighting, insane. The map movements, amazing. I mean, Faker, like, 200 wins, and it's not like he cruised. Like, he didn't have a Doran performance, right? He was the one making the moves happen. Again, the last game maybe not his best, but the Orianna game was great. The Victor game was, like, very solid. And yeah, again, maybe a few, like, over-aggressive moves here in the last game, but overall T1 had a phenomenal series. And again, it's not that BLG absolutely shit the bed and were like infants, like screaming and crying and pissing themselves or whatever. BLG actually also played well. Like Bin and Knight, they got some of their better champions, right? But Guma, Yushi, Keria absolutely smashed the bot lane. Faker, like, great, solid lanes, right? Like, ahead in CS in some moments. And then, like, did his things that we expect in the later halves of the game. Owner, I mean, an absolute god. Like, he made things happen early game. His team fighting, we know it's great. His smites at the objectives, just amazing. And again, Doran was there. A bit hard to say many positive things about Doran, right? He was on, like, Yorick went like 0-5 or something, 1-5. Blah. And then, like, his Ornn game started rough, better than later. He played Ornn, like, it's just, you press R, it's good, right? Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. We're gonna get Genji T1, and yeah, it's gonna be amazing. Let's see who's there for the interview. I'm gonna enjoy that one later. Wait, why is Doran in the interview? Okay, whatever. I'm gonna end the video here. Hope you enjoy, hope you take care of yourselves, and bye bye, my friends. We see each other soon.